Hello and welcome back to Rail Routes Cooperative Mode with myself and Exia. Thank you very much for joining us in today's video. Now, this video is being recorded at the exact time that episode 1 of this particular mini-series is being released, so we are not going to have seen any comments whatsoever. But this is going to be recorded either as a single video or we might do 2 videos. Certainly not 3 videos today, so we will be able to at least maybe see your reactions from episode 1 or 2 by the time we do the next one. Anyway, off camera we have been busy trying to work out how we are going to sort out this mess right here, just above Tamagawa, underneath Futako Tamagawa, and this town that again I cannot pronounce. I know that's Gaoka, but I don't know what the emphasis is on any of these, and that's the problem with that particular one. But anyway, doesn't matter, town or district name or whatever. A name is not needed. What we need to do is figure out what we're going to do with this, because this needs to, from Tamagawa and from this station here, we need to be able to go over to Okayama. We also need to be able to go directly up here towards Shibuya, connecting there, but we also need to go backwards towards Futako Tamagawa and Tama Plaza. And then we have no problem here with Kamata. However, Yukigaya also wants to go up towards this area. So it's all a bit of a to-do. That is what we're going to be sorting out in this particular video. Just to show you, we have all the tier 3 stuff. I suppose I can just go ahead and get the unlimited stations, even though it's unnecessary. But tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, we have the lot, as we did in the first 3 videos. So now it is just a matter of making the most of what we have. And also, when we get to it, which we will soon, we'll get to the red stuff, which is regional trains, which means shunting, which means a whole lot of pain for Exia. Make sure you stay tuned. Let's get started. Okay, Exia, what is your plan up at the top?
I have no plan.
You have no plans. Okay, so this is what I am considering looking at right now. I want to try and figure out this bit just under where you're looking. I know that off camera we try to have it in an up, 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 down, down, down fashion, but that gives us this mess in the middle. I'm going to rearrange it in an up, down fashion and see how it pans out, and then from there we will work the magic. In the meantime, you've got the money to, I suppose, upgrade rail as you wish to do so. I'm going to give these all smart signals, whatever they're called, auto signals.
I just realized we have corridor. We have 200.
We do have 200, yes. I'm not sure where to run the 200 yet, and they're probably going to cost a pretty penny, but
the station is 25,000.
But do we want to run it? See, my problem is that I have no idea where we want to run corridor. What I'm thinking, this is my thoughts for potential corridors. Futako Tamagawa, platforms 1 and 4, and the route going in and out of that, because that's where the intercities are running. So if we have them at really high speed, they should be able to overtake everything. That's my one bit of thinking. The reason I'm a little bit concerned is because if you click on these commuter trains, the maximum they can go is 120. Yeah. So that's if we have a 200, they're going to be stuck at 120, unless you build a 3rd and 4th rail here, so you have a 120 rail and a 200 rail, and let the intercities overtake. if you want to try that.
Mm.
I'll let you figure that one out. We've got plenty of money to do that. So I'll let you trial and error on that. As long as I have a little bit of money to work this bit out, we should be okay. Right. So what I want to do is, I think we're going to have this as an up, down. So platform 1 is inbound. I'm going to keep that as platform 1 inbound, and I'm going to make it platform 1 inbound there. Platform 2 outbound, platform 2 outbound there. So that's the first bit. Platform 3 and 4 is also going to be the same sort of thing, but it's going to be platform 3 is an inbound and platform 4 is an outbound. And 5 and 6 are going to be dedicated to the trains coming in and out of Kamata. That's the plan. Let's go ahead and get the directions correct. So the directions are correct there. Now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. If I go ahead and demolish all of this, what we want is platforms 1 and 2 to do something similar to this. So platforms 1 and 2 from GU Gaoka, again, I'm pronouncing that very, very incorrectly, should be just platforms 1 and 2 for... Oops, come on, delete. Platforms 1 and 2 going in, or platforms 3 and 4 for Shibuya, and platforms 1 and 2 of Tamagawa, and platforms 1 and 2 of Musashi. That is what I think should be happening here. And then what I'm going to try and do is, let's bring that out, across, and there, and out, across, and there. That gives 3 and 4. So when we get to Shibuya, 3 and 4, 1 and 2 is out and in. 3 and 4 are both outbound, and 5 and 6 are both inbound. And the reason for that is because that stops me having to cross anything over here. So that should prevent any amount of railway crossing on that side. Then what we need to do is, I think platforms 3 and 4 of Okayama need to be perhaps something like this. Okay, that's a good start. That's a pretty good start. I think you'll agree, Exia, that's looking relatively clean thus far.
Yes. Now,
let's see where the mess happens here. So I'm going to, let's say there's a train coming in from, let's start it off with a nice simple one. We've got the trains coming in and out of Gotanda. So from Gotanda, we've got that option. But there might be trains that do not want to go up, they want to come down and go towards Tamagawa. If that's the case, I need that and that. Now that doesn't look bad either. That's looking fairly suitable. And therefore, what we'd do is we would put an auto signal there and there. And I'm going to put a routing sensor there. And I suppose there's no need to have an arrival sensor because there's only one platform. We'll do unless we do want it to go to 2 platforms. So we'll do an arrival sensor there. And that goes there, and we'll have... Can we put this cross in? Yes, that works. And we'll have 2 departure sensors. There and there. That's not Gotanda, that's Meguro. I got the wrong platform, wrong station. It's a little bit closer, but yes. Okay, we got Meguro there. So that is fine so far. Okay, that's looking good. That's looking fairly good. Let's go ahead and get this bit done. So, in the interests of preparing for shunting later on, I'm thinking we might need to have potential shunting space. Where are we going to put potential shunting space here? Let's try that. Okay, so this gives us some room to shunt with, or shunt at. And that's 5 and 6 connected. I now need to replace this with an arrival sensor. And do that signal for that. There we go. I'm hoping this actually works. Exia, do you mind if I do a little bit of a fast forward?
Nope.
All right. It does work. Great. Okay, so we now have all 6 platforms lined up working there. That is good. Now what I also want to do is we need to connect 3 and 4 up like so. And what we also want to do, and this is where it gets a little bit more, this is where it's going to get a little bit more interesting, because it's going to end up that and that. So we've got inbound 1, inbound 2, outbound, outbound. Departure sensors go on each one of those. Wow, we have really burnt through the money, haven't we?
Yes. That was actually mostly me.
That's fine. I mean, we're not. I'm going to put as many of these departure sensors as I can in before we run out of money. Okay, all the departure sensors are in. Interestingly enough, I've just noticed something, Exia. The first town, the first district, the first station we ever started at, I still haven't bought 2 platforms on it.
Nice.
We are still running 2 platforms on that station. So that could be improved quite significantly as well. Let's go ahead and buy those. There we go. And put departure sensors on those. Right. So all the departure sensors should now be in. Now comes the difficult part. If we have, and we'll test this by putting some of these in. Shibuya's got some. Meguro, let's get a couple of those in. Okay. So now we just have to wait for some of these to show up. That's terrible. We could work with that. I can delete this perpetual signal. That's gone. And is this now on a departure signal? This is. Okay, let's see what we have out of this. 3 and 4, 1 and 2. Think. Okay, Exia, I'm going to fast forward this quite a bit.
Before I just put up 3 more intercities, so
okay,
each of in the teens.
great, because that's exactly what I just want to get the. Oh, I see it. 14. Wow, that's a lot. I just want to build some money up because I am probably going to have to kill pretty much every train I'm running down here.
I also need to adjust
Timetables?
Yeah, because I upped the speed to 120 already.
120 or 200?
200.
200. Right, this is what I'm going to do. That's an in and out. Let's just do that just in case you've got to swap back. Okay. So the plan here is I'm going to be adding 2 more lines here and connecting that up to platform 1 and 2. And then after that, 5 and 6 should be coming into the lower platforms as well as anything coming in from Yukigaya. That should work quite nicely, I think. And the operative word here is I think. In fact, I could potentially do this. That opens up all the opportunities. Again, the operative word being I think. If there is something over here that wants to go directly to Gamete, for example, that's not happening. Okay, there's nothing that needs to go directly there, which is great. And I will be speeding all of these up to 80 soon enough. In fact, I might as well, the bits that I know do not need rebuilding, I might as well upgrade them so we know what sort of money we're looking at. Again, reminder of an easy upgrade, just hover over it and press C, and that does a nice easy upgrade for you. And the way you know you've hovered over it is you'll see the block have yellow marks on either side. And if you keep pressing C, it will keep upgrading, so do be aware of that. Okay, that's done. So I'm thinking that this inner bit is probably not going to be going faster than 120, but these outer bits I might need to increase up to 200. Just like what you've done.
From Tama Plaza to Fukutayo, I can actually the max speed is 200 for 1 and 4.
Excellent.
But they can only get up to 118 because they're braking immediately.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. So I'm just upgrading everything up to 80, actually, first off. So I don't think I've got the money to do everything up to 120. So once I've got things up to 80, it might give me an idea of what sort of money I'm looking at. I might do select sections up to 120. We'll have to have a look. For example, I see a section that could probably get up to 120 quite easily. In fact, I might actually do that. That's that. It's astounding that these have actually been running the entire time without... this whole lower section's been running pretty much at 40 the entire time. That. Ooh, that's not good. Z to downgrade. That's useful. Yes, I can do that. So, 120 sections that I can clearly see are going to be that section there, that section there, that section across there. Might as well get all of these upgraded too. Okay, pretty much the entire network is at least at 80 now. So that's good. How much money do I have? Do I have enough to put things up to 120 in certain areas? I do. So we'll go 120 for this section. I'm now the one who's eaten all the money. All the money's been... Oh, that's it. We're done. We're out of money. Great. So whilst we are waiting for the money to come along, I'm going to slow this down and have this built up here and just there for now. We'll have to do all the way down and start putting signals in. So we'll have... I'm going to put a signal here. I'm going to put a signal here. Those two are pretty good signals. Yep, those two are pretty good. Useful signals to have, and no money. Come on. Get me some money. Good. And Exia is doing all the work, getting even more money. But bring that in like that. Right. So, you're fine. You're still fine. That's good. Are you still fine? You are. Okay. So, what I now need to do is get rid of some of the contracts that we have. So I'm just going to look at any contracts from Kamata and see which ones we can get rid of. That 6001 can go. That's rubbish. That 6001 can go. No, I want the ones that are going to Tamagawa, that's the problem. Actually, I suppose it doesn't matter. I can just get rid of a whole bunch of these. Next year, you've got plenty of good contracts running, right?
Yeah, they're all inner cities.
Excellent.
They're all in the teens. All the commuters have been deleted.
Okay, oh, so you're running just into cities.
Well, they're the highest paid.
Alright, well, I've just killed pretty much every contract that comes from Kamata. Yeah, I've just killed every single contract that's going from Kamata, and yep, that's it. That entire, so this lot is empty now. So that allows me to rework this area. Why don't you just reverse and go this way? There you go. Off you trot. Okay, that's that section now cleared for me. I'm going to speed up this bit, this bit, this bit, this bit, this bit. And now I need to work this section out. All right, I'll let you keep accepting the contracts and whatnot. This is the power of a multiplayer. One person can be accepting one thing, the other can be doing something else. It's all great. Works really well. Okay. Are you still okay to run? You are still okay to run there. Are you still okay to run? Yes. Okay, those two are still fine. Let's go ahead and get another... This is where I probably want 120 kilometre per hour track. And that is going to be down here into there. Down here into there. Okay. In fact, I could make this a lot closer. And do that. Oops. Connect that there. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. And get rid of you. Good. Good. Now we can have a second set of... I guess this one would be going across like... How does this one want to go across? Like that. No, that doesn't work. That is also wanted. So that one will go out like that. Out like that. Oh, connects up like that. What is it that you call these lines that have the buffers at the end? Stub lines. Is that what you call them in the America, you said?
Stub track.
Stub track. Cool. So, making accidental stub tracks here, clearly. In the American term. I haven't yet looked at what it is in Britain, what they're actually called. So we've got that and that, which actually opens up this area. So I could make that a little bit closer if I needed it to be. Which actually is probably a better idea. No, it isn't a better idea because that's not going to help me. Okay. The closest I can make it is there. Does that help me in any which way? Probably not. Because if that wants to go south, it needs to do that. Okay. Okay, I've got a slight rework of the Tamagawa Kamata area. As you can see, so it's got this loop. We've got this entire section in the middle that we could have for shunting operations, should we need to do so. So we can put all sidings and whatever down here. Now what I need to work on is this section. So, let's have a look at what some of these routes are. Right, let's have a look at that one. So, oh, that's horrible. I found some really horrible routes, by the way. So I'm gonna try not to take them. They are so. Have a look at if you come along to Kamata and have a look at the bottom conductor's office, first route. Look at how that one wants to work.
Yeah, no.
I thought so.
Not anymore.
No, that's not... Oh, you got rid of it. Okay. Now, that one could be doable. I'm not against that, but I want a better route. Kamata, Tamagawa. Now that I think we can take. So I need to look at this one. In which case, anything coming from platforms. So if it comes in on platform 1 and 2, it's going up. That's what it's doing. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So this is going to be going up, not across. So we'll make it go like that, and I'll just say that for the sake of knowing where it's going for now. Okay. If it is, so that gives me the option of Kamata doing that. It doesn't give me the option of anything from Yukigaya doing that. Gotanda, Meguro, Musashi, Kosugi. Now that is where... Wait, what? Okay. So that is where we could end up with some problems. Okay. I still want to figure out this Shibuya one, which at the moment is just really horrible. That's really horrible. Tama Plaza, Meguro, Shibuya, Musashi Kosugi, Tama Plaza, no. Okay. Shibuya, Tamagawa, Shibuya. Oh, these are all the Shibuya ones that I did want to run. They could go back and forth, and they would not be too much trouble. Okay, these would not be too difficult to do. Interesting. Oh, we have the money to upgrade everything to 120. Not everything, but most things. So this is the difficulty of Railroute. It's actually trying to, when you're playing it in endless mode like this, it's trying to get the best of, the absolute best of the routing that you want to do. Now, of course, we do not have tunnels available to us yet. Once we get into the red upgrades, tunnels will eventually avail themselves, but not yet. Okay, as a test, I think I've got some bits that I can run. So let's get these set up properly. That, even though it's probably not required, I want a rival sensor.
This is bad idea written all over it.
What are you doing? Or are you talking about mine?
No, mine.
Oh, okay.
I have a commuter going from Shibuya to Fukutawa back to Shibuya.
Okay, yeah. I can... Futako Damagawa. So Shibuya to... Oh, that definitely has bad idea written on it.
Oh, we're gonna watch it happen.
Can you... which platform is it coming into?
It's not that one. I need to move that signal.
I'll let you work that bit out.
Do you want to watch it happen? No,
I'm going to watch it happen. I'm watching it happening. Is this commuter 8080, right?
It's not this. It's not this one. It's the one coming up.
Okay.
And it's this one.
Okay. 5980. Here we go. And whilst that is happening, I'm setting up my Shibuya platforms and my relay sensors and everything for my trains to come through. Why did I do that? That's supposed to be an arrival sensor. Oh, it's in
So
it's in the
gonna
auto
come
block.
into it's going to come into 3.
Yeah. So it's then going to get stuck.
Ah,
Where's it supposed to go? You're taking it the wrong way.
oh shit!
Yeah. You failed in the trial for contract 598, Oasis Station, Shibuya. So how'd that go?
Not well.
Not well. Although
Those spots,
it was
like,
entertaining. I know I have a solution for that. That would work.
I'll make a delete this bit of track up here.
My solution is put a track piece right here. So
It was supposed to like
Oh, it
come to
doesn't
3,
even
come
go.
up, and go the other way.
yeah, I have. So what you should do is you'll have to make an adjustment here. You're going to have to push this track piece forward one, just like this one is. I don't know where. Yeah, if you can see that. That bit that intercity's just gone into. Push that forward one, then do this setup as it normally is. Then get from platform 3, get it connecting backwards. So when the commuter comes into platform 3, it will turn around and head back along this upper line. That's what I think would need to happen. And that should work. But until you move, you won't be able to connect it because the auto block's a bit weird. So what you have to do is, can you see how the lower auto block has a straight section coming out of it?
Yeah.
You have to do the same straight section for that.
That's way too much work.
Do you want me to do it?
No.
All right. Let's get that bit's done. That is done. I'm going to go that way for there for Shibuya. That way just goes to Tamagawa. Ooh. That's not ideal, what I've got there. That is not ideal. Okay, well, I'll have to deal with it. Platform 2 is that way. Shouldn't need anything going that way. This should be platform 4 for Tamagawa. Okay, I have a few trains that I can now run in that I might try. So let's try this one on the hour. And we'll work out how this works. So it's coming in, it should be coming in on platform. So we'll bring it in from platform 3. 3 is an outbound platform, no. We'll bring it in from platform 5. We want it to leave on platform 3. Tamagawa is platform 2. We want this to be platform 2 when it arrives and platform 1 when it leaves. Okay, this could work. This one could work. And because I'm so confident it's going to work like this, I'm going to bring in a whole bunch of other ones as well. Because this is not going to go wrong, is it?
Nope.
Watch none of the signals work. None of these signals are going to work properly. Yep.
That's a lot of warnings.
Why did that not... That way for that. There we go. Okay. Platform 3. That. Go... Oh, Good grief, what am I doing? Go platform 1 for that. Okay, I've got something wrong. That went well. That went really well. I forgot to make the cross. There we go. You, up there. Go. You get this right. Go there for that. Go there for that. Okay. Let's see if this now runs. That's better. Nope, it's still not right. You. Oh, right, go there for that. It's important to know which station you're sending things into. Really is.
Yes.
Right. Now it's going to say, oh, that took way longer than it's supposed to, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, just keep running it. I'm confident it will run. There we go, that's running. Okay, now let's pile those on. Significantly longer, yeah. No, it'll be fine. It will be fine. Nobody needs to worry. So, Shibuya, Tamagawa. Ooh, that one could work really well. Okay. So for this, I'm going to need... let's do that and that. And this is coming up pretty much to the end of this video, so we will be looking to end in a moment. This should be arrival sensors all the way through. Arrival there for you into there. Arrival you into there. That's surprising that one works. Arrival for you into there. And arrival for you into there. Okay. Oh no. The one that I thought might happen is actually happening. Interesting. That's fine. So, you should be coming in on platform 6. Zoom along here, platform 2. You need to be platform 2 out. Then you're going to zoom along here, platform 4, please. And then zoom along here, platform 4, and out you go. Let's try that. I have no idea whether this is going to work. It's I'm using one of those that starts in one place and then just goes to another and doesn't actually come back. Because I think those ones are better for us. There's another one. That's a good one. So that can come in. Or make you come in on platform 5. Why not? And you want to be on platform 2? I guess I can bring you in on platform 2. Uh-oh. Why is there a train just sitting here? happened to that train? Uh-oh. Okay, well, at that point, I think it's a good time to end this video. We're working on this bit, and things are not going quite the way they should be. But we are getting there. We are definitely getting there. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to click on the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Railroute. There are a few more to come. Leave a comment in the comments box below, letting me know what you think, any suggestions you might have. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon. Link in the description box below, as are links to my social media and Discord server. That is all from me. And I shall see you all from myself and Exia, and we shall see you next time in Railroute.